Welcome to Outdoors and Country Living. I'm Leanne, and today we're going to be making easy dill refrigerator pickles. I'm going to show you how we make these at our house. You're going to need some jars. I use half-gallon mason jars. You're going to need some non-iodized salt. We buy pink Himalayan salt in bulk. This is what we use at our house. You're going to need some dried dill weed, some turmeric powder, and garlic, whether that's garlic powder or minced garlic. And then you're going to need distilled white vinegar. These are so easy to make. Again, they're just refrigerator pickles. They will last months in your refrigerator. Let's make these easy refrigerator pickles. Oh, and you're going to need some cucumbers. These are fresh from our garden. You can use any kind of cucumber. It doesn't have to be any specific variety. These are munchers. So to start with, you're going to cut each end of the cucumber off. And then we're just going to slice them directly into the jar. These are half-gallon jars. You can use whatever size you would like, but we find the half-gallon jars are pretty easy to manage. And just slice them however you like, thickness-wise. Mine aren't perfect. They don't have to be perfect. Slice them however thick you like. I'm just going to fill your jar up with your cucumbers first before we add the other things. That way you get the maximum amount of cucumbers in the jar. You don't want to pack them tight, but you want to firmly put them in the jar. Just maximize your space. Once we get all of the cucumbers in the jar, then we will add the other things on top. And then we're going to shake it all up to mix it. Now that we have the cucumbers in there, we're going to start adding our salt. I'm using 4 tablespoons of salt. Make sure your salt is non-iodized. You don't want iodine in your canned goods or refrigerator pickles because it alters the taste. So using like a real salt, pink Himalayan salt, Celtic salt, something like that. 2 tablespoons of dill weed. These amounts can be adjusted based on your taste and preferences. This is what we find that gives the best flavor. I'm just gently shaking it to settle things so there's room for more. 2 tablespoons of ground turmeric. This is what gives the pickles the beautiful yellow color. And there's a lot of health benefits to turmeric. The main one being an anti-inflammatory. Two tablespoons of garlic. Again, you can use minced garlic or garlic powder, whatever you have. I've done it both ways and they both taste great. And now we're just going to add distilled white vinegar. Make sure it's 5% acidity. And we're just going to add the vinegar slowly until we reach the top. Now that we've reached the top, put the lid on, grab a hold of the jar really well, and start shaking just to mix everything up. This is why I don't add the ingredients on the bottom, because it's very, very difficult to get them mixed in. So I find it's best to add them on top. You can see here we've made a little more room in the jar. I'm going to push it down with my fingers, and then we're going to top it off with more vinegar. I'm just going to rinse the lid off with some water to put it back on. Give it another quick shake. And you just made a jar of easy refrigerator pickles. The jar on the left is one we just made. The jar on the right here is one I made almost 2 weeks ago. You can see the yellow color infusing into the cucumbers. And just periodically shake them while they're sitting in your refrigerator to blend all of the ingredients up and add flavor to your pickles. And that's how you make refrigerator pickles the easy way. These will last months in your refrigerator if stored properly. I made some of these last summer, and we just finished them up in March of this year, and they were still crispy and crunchy. As long as you have the refrigerator room, you can make all the pickles you want. Thanks for sticking around and seeing how I make easy dill refrigerator pickles. We hope you enjoy them as much as we do. So here we have 3 gallons of freshly made pickles. They'll be ready in a couple weeks, but the longer they sit, the better they get. You guys take care. We'll see you on the next video. May God bless you.